So one of the things that I like the most of the movie was that idea of strong women who doesn't have to wait for men to take the first steps, right? So do you think that's one of the more important things or themes on your movie, or what are they for you?
One thing that we discussed a lot with Jennifer was the idea of the marriage being made real, being her idea. In the original script, it was her manager who said, you should do this to save face. And Jennifer really wanted it to be her character having agency and deciding to do this. And I'm really glad that she fought for that. And she had actually developed the role for herself even before I came on. So when I came on, Jennifer was attached. And you know, casting Bastian was so important because you had to have somebody who matched her creatively, charismatically, as a performer. And so we were in the midst of a huge search, and we were looking at actors, we were looking at recording artists, and the producer Elaine and I saw Maluma on The Tonight Show. And we were like, who is this man? Because he can go toe to toe with Jennifer. And so this was his first big acting role. And he just nailed it, you know, and I think to have somebody who didn't match her would have felt strange, but because they are so powerful and they're such great performers, I think that really, that dynamic works.
So there are like plenty of original songs in the movie. I would like to know that songs were wrote before the script, when you are filming. How did I want to know the timeline of the
Part
musical?
of the huge process of the prep of this film was selecting the songs. And so Universal had songwriters write original songs. We went back into Jennifer's library of songs that had been recorded but not released. Church came from there. Marry Me, we had a lot of songwriters write versions of Marry Me. As soon as we all heard this version that's in there, we knew that was the one, because it could be a big flashy pop song that opens the film, but it also could be stripped down to be a ballad that plays during the climax. And Maluma wrote Segundo for the film. It was really about tying together the emotional trajectory of the characters with the songs, because even though it's not a classical musical, the emotions are conveyed through the songs.